Hey, how you doing? I'm back. I want to tell you about this book that I'm reading about Bryan Cranston. I think you know him as Hal or Walter White. And well, since we're learning about acting or life, I think we can get a lot from his biography. So I got these lessons from his biography called A Life in Parts. And well, there's many lessons, but if I had to boil it down to three, I think there's very important things. First of all, it's like you got to follow your curiosity, follow your bliss, even if it's not like the default path. Second one, we have a deep focus on inner learning and service. And third one is a true lifelong commitment to a mission, I believe. Okay, so as we're talking, okay, the first of all, damn, I forgot the points already, man. How did this happen? Anyways, I'm just gonna start talking about this. But what I learned is that he really had a way of following his path of following what he was curious about. He started being curious about being a policeman, so he went into it and started learning all he could about it. Enrolled in a career, got some books, and really went out there and learned from his experience. He could read books and he could say, and they could say a million things, but he would go and test that out for himself. And I think that's brilliant. You know, we all have different paths. We can learn from theory from other people's experiences, but I believe we always have to test them out for ourselves to know if they're true and apply to us, and that's the only way. Bruce Lee, I believe, said, "Research your own experiences for truth." The creating individual is more than any style or system, and I think that's freaking dope. Dope. So let's keep doing that. Let's keep researching that and following our curiosity. And it may not be what other people want, and that's fucking great. It may not be what they want, and it's fucking great because we're independent from other people's opinions, good or bad opinions, and that's what we should foster in ourselves and others. And then the second point that I would go to is he was always committed in the acting projects or the world to, especially like his acting, I would say, to serve others. You know, he really wanted to be there for his fellow actor, to lift others where he could. You know, that was the intention. Of course, we can always like fall down below our lines or intentions or whatever. We're not only sweet all the time. We can get angry. We have a million things, right? We're not perfect. That's what's great. We're different. We're imperfect, but we're learning. We're a process. And Brian really took this in, I believe. He got pissed as well when other actors were just like throwing temper tantrums and not being there for the other people. You know, because at the end of the day, it doesn't go like a long way to be kind. I believe it's great to show that side of ourselves, to just have the intention of, okay, like I'm gonna do my best here to commit to the mission, to the project, to the team over an obsession with a status, or am I being the best, or am I being famous here, which I believe can happen to us because we have been conditioned in a way and we accepted those beliefs, but then we don't have to, but it's way easier when we just let go of them and focus on our inner growth and how that channels into the project. You know, we're just a smaller part of a story, of a team, and how do we bring that attitude in so that we can help others and help the project flourish, especially when it's like killing our darlings, right? Or leaving ideas. One of my acting teachers, Suzanne Esper, always said, your job as an actor is to just bring an idea in and be willing to let it go. Like, let's not get so attached to our ideas that we have to boss people around when they propose something different, right? Or when the project requires something different. So yeah, I think it's something beautiful, right? When we can go that extra mile and help others. And it's also so freeing to know that we're not rigid and we're flexible and adaptable. And it may be a lot better than what we actually started with. So flowy. It's like that Wu Wei term of Taoism, right? Active in action, I would say. And then third of all, resilience, man, and commitment to this mission of his. He always knew, or not always probably, but he started discovering, and at some point he just knew that his gift was to give it to the performing art of acting. And that's when he committed. And he knew it, that his priority was acting, and that's what he wanted to do. He signed up for classes, he took risks, he traveled the country looking for that, and in the end, it just became kind of like what Rick Rubin calls that state. It's not about like making art, rather creating the circumstances that allow art to be born or inevitable. And I think that's beautiful. It's way easier than just trying to push ourselves and be original and create something. We can rather just enjoy that. Oh, and he says that take care of your health, your relationships, and your energy, and the rest will fall into place. And I agree with that. I think if we come from a place of gratitude, from a place of love, and we are taking care of ourselves, and we're in a position to do so, right? We're fortunate enough to be watching this, to be doing that, to be devoting ourselves to our art, because not everybody has that privilege. We can embrace that as a journey, as a gift, and know that it's moment to moment. It's not out there. When we are famous, when we are a star, of course you can be like, he says it, being a working actor, and of course I dream of that too, being fucking amazing, being a working actor, god damn it. All right, but all the steps that we're taking along the way, that's our life. This moment right here, when you're watching this video, this is your life. So let's enjoy that happiness that is us before reaching something else, because then that something else will want something else, and then we will never get there, and we will spend our life dreaming a future of what could be if I got this and that, and we miss it, and we just miss it. And I think that would translate into acting, right? What happens when we hit there, when we hit that, instead of like being here and listening? So yeah, super fucking amazing, inspiring book. I'm only halfway in. I'm like 60% in. So I'll probably I'll talk more about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, here's another one that you might enjoy. And I hope you have a great day. And thank you for watching. Take care.